Next topic is nitrogen metabolism. We already have a few ideas regarding metabolism. What is a metabolic process? Metabolic process means if any molecule is being absorbed into the body or then it is involving in the reaction. In transport in plants we discussed already. Absorption of a mineral by the roots and the conduction of an element through the xylem or phloem, and finally it is showing its physiological activity. Total process is taking place, and the physiological activities we discussed in mineral nutrition topic. So when we started mineral nutrition, we gave an idea that nutrition is a process of absorption of minerals by the roots or from the soil or atmosphere, whatever it is. Then it's their conduction. Conduction means movement. Their movement to various parts of the body through the xylem or phloem or any other. Then finally their role. All together is called as what? Nutrition we discussed. In that, nitrogen is most abundant element which is present in plants we discussed. Carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, they are available directly to the body. Their concentration is always available. No problem with carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, because carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, they may be absorbed by the plant in the form of gases from the atmosphere directly, carbon, that's oxygen. Whereas hydrogen, which is available to the plants in the form of water, oxygen is also available to the plants in the form of water. So hydrogen and oxygen are available to the plants through water, and carbon is available from the atmosphere. So their deficiency symptoms are not being developed. No problem. Next one, most abundant elements in the plant, most abundant mineral, most abundant element is what? Carbon. Carbon is the most abundant element in all living organisms, whatever it is. If you take plants, in plant, what is present more means the carbon. Okay, then hydrogen, oxygen. But most abundant mineral or nutrient which is being supplied is nitrogen. Nitrogen is most abundant element. Here the process of absorption, utilization and assimilation of nitrogen is called nitrogen metabolism. The most abundant element is or mineral is what? Nitrogen, I told you. That nitrogen is being absorbed. The process of absorption. Wait 1 second, I will adjust. Okay, the process of absorption, utilization, how plant pots are utilizing, and assimilation. Assimilation is a process where the element which is being absorbed will be set into the biomolecule. Usually, if you take nitrogen assimilation, just think once that nitrogen is usually absorbed from the soil in the form of nitrate, nitrites. Okay. If it is absorbed in the form of nitrate, then it is conducted, and in various parts of the plant, the nitrate, nitrite, what is available, first it will be converted into ammonia, then ammonia will be incorporated into the biomolecules like amino acids, proteins, nucleic acids which have nitrogen. So that one, the absorbed nitrogen which is incorporated into the biomolecules, that is assimilation. Okay, so assimilation into organic form. Usually there is presence of elements in organic and inorganic form. According to chemical properties, organic is carbon containing molecules and inorganic is non-carbon molecules. But here in biological terms, organic means inside the living body. In the living body, in which form it is available? That is organic form. Okay, inorganic means outside the living organisms. That means outside the biomolecule. Usually that is related to carbon related compounds only. This is totally called nitrogen metabolism. So nitrogen metabolism is absorption, utilization and accumulation of nitrogen into organic form. That is called as nitrogen metabolism. And here soil contains 0.1 to 1.0% of nitrogen in inorganic form that is being absorbed by the plant. In total soil, 0.1 to 1% of soil contains nitrogen. Okay, but whatever the nitrogen present in the soil or in the atmosphere, the ultimate source is what? Atmospheric nitrogen. Ultimate source of nitrogen is atmospheric nitrogen, because in soil there is presence of nitrogen in the form of ammonia, nitrates, nitrites, like that. In mineral forms they may be present, but the nitrogen which is present in the soil, all the nitrogen cannot be absorbed by the plants. Plants cannot absorb all the nitrogen. Usually the atmospheric nitrogen what is present is glaring if I turn on the light, put on the light. The atmospheric nitrogen what is present, that is fixed by some microorganisms, then it is taken by the plant. So atmospheric nitrogen is the ultimate source. You know, atmosphere, in atmosphere what is the gas in very high concentration in atmosphere? Atmosphere has many gases, carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, sulfur, phosphorus, like that some gases are there. So all the gases what are present in the atmosphere, in them what is present in more concentration, more amounts? Atmosphere has nitrogen, has around 78% volume of atmosphere. In total atmospheric gases, 78% has only nitrogen. Atmosphere has 78% nitrogen, then the meaning may be changed. Yeah, wait. Atmosphere has 78% nitrogen, means in total nitrogen 78 is present, like that it may come meaning. That's why atmospheric composition, atmospheric comprises 78% nitrogen. That means 78% of atmosphere is filled with nitrogen only by the volume. Okay, here the nitrogen may be present in different forms like ionic forms, okay, or ammonia, like that different forms are there. But if you see molecular nitrogen is present in atmosphere majorly, that is most inert form, most stable, which is not interacting. What is atmospheric nitrogen? Usually N2. This is atmospheric form of nitrogen which is present in molecular form. Molecular form of nitrogen which is present in atmosphere is highly inert. and this cannot be used by the plant. This molecular nitrogen cannot be used by plants because atmosphere has majorly molecular nitrogen. That molecular nitrogen cannot be taken by the plants directly. So hence, as atmospheric nitrogen is not directly taken by the plants, that atmospheric nitrogen is fixed. Fixing means nitrogen fixation process is there with the help of some microorganism that is fixed into essential components or the absorbable ions for the plants. Fixed into essential components. That means which component or which form of nitrogen can be absorbed by the plant. Into that form, this nitrogen can be fixed first, like nitrates, then nitrites and ammonia. In the source of nitrogen, we mentioned these points. Absorption of nitrogen. Nitrogen can be absorbed by the plant in the form of nitrate, nitrite or ammonia. So this nitrogen is then assimilated into organic form. What is the organic form of nitrogen? Organic form of nitrogen is what? Amino acids, proteins, nucleic acids, like that. Nitrogen is then converted. This is useful form. Then it is assimilated. Which one? Which is useful form or absorbable form? Essential means absorbable by the plant. Then it is assimilated into different molecules like proteins, amino acids, nucleic acids, like that. That overall process is called as what? Nitrogen metabolism. Nitrogen metabolism is whether it is ammonia or ammonium. Ammonium. Yeah, ammonium salt. Ammonia NH3. Ammonium NH4 plus. This is plants are absorbing or plants are taking nitrogen from the soil in the form of ionic forms. Yeah, ammonium ion or nitrate or nitrite ion. Nitrate ion or nitrite ion or ammonium ion. Yes, correct only. Ammonium. Sorry. Okay, note down this. Then all the processes of this absorption, utilization and assimilation into organic molecules is taking place by 5-step process called as nitrogen cycle. We'll see that nitrogen cycle. Is it complete? Yeah, done. After assimilation, what is our written? Assimilated into proteins, amino acids, nucleic acids. Assimilated into proteins, amino acids, nucleic acids. Because they are the molecules which contain these. Then see the nitrogen cycle. Here all the processes of this nitrogen fixation where atmospheric nitrogen is converted into useful form. Then it is taken up by the plants. Then it is converted or incorporated or assimilated into essential components like proteins, amino acids, nucleic acids, etc. Then that may be transferred to other organisms. Then that other organisms, when they die or decay, they will release that molecules again into atmosphere. Then again it is entering into the atmosphere. Again Further, it is taken by the organisms which is converted into nitrate, nitrite, like that. All the process, overall process of the conversion of one form of nitrogen into another form of nitrogen between living organisms is called nitrogen cycle. Nitrogen cycle. Nitrogen cycle. Cyclic movement of nitrogen of cyclic movement of nitrogen from atmosphere, because atmospheric nitrogen is there, from atmosphere into soil and soil to atmosphere. Cyclic movement of nitrogen. Nitrogen is not directly moving from one to another areas like atmosphere to soil or soil to atmosphere. For the cyclic movement of nitrogen, it is undergoing many changes. In many forms, it is being changed or cycled. So that is called what? Nitrogen cycle. Cyclic movement of nitrogen from the atmosphere to the soil, or from soil to the atmosphere. But soil to atmosphere or what atmosphere to soil, it is not directly taking place. Atmospheric nitrogen is fixing into the soil. That is not directly taking place. Here, for that nitrogen cycle which is taking place between atmosphere and soil, so there is some mediums called plants and animals. So nitrogen cycle is a process of movement of nitrogen from soil to atmosphere or atmosphere to soil through plants or animals. See what happened? I will explain this point. Suppose atmospheric nitrogen is there, that is taken up by the nitrogen fixing microbes. That nitrogen fixing microbes are converting atmospheric nitrogen into nitrate, nitrite. They are taken by the plant, nitrate, nitrite. Then that is fixed into proteins or something. Nitrogen is first converted into useful form nitrate, nitrite, ammonium. Then the plants are incorporating or assimilating these nitrogenous compounds into proteins or amino acids, nucleic acids, like that. That is what? Assimilation. After that assimilation, here plants are growing, they prepare food. That nitrogenous food, which is protein food or animal food, protein food or amino acids or nucleic acids, whatever present in plant part, they are eaten by the animals. The plants will die, animal will also die. Then what happens? So when plants or animals are dying, they undergo decomposition. After decomposition, they release these into the atmosphere, nitrogen, like organic form of the nitrogen. From that organic form, like protein, amino acids or nucleic acids, from the soil, they undergo decaying. After decaying, there is formation of ammonification. Ammonia is released from the organic matter. Proteins undergo breakdown and release ammonia. That ammonia is further undergoing what? Release into atmosphere, nitrate, nitrite, like that. Again, it is further denitrified into atmosphere into nitrogen molecular form. Like that, the process is taking place continuously through the plants and animals. So, as this nitrogen cycle is taking place between soil, atmosphere and living organisms, this is called what? Biogeocycle. The biogeocycle of nitrogen or geo-biocycling of nitrogen. The biogeocycle or biogeochemical cycle, we can say. Biogeochemical cycle. Biogeochemical cycling. Bio means living organisms like plants and animals. Geo means through the soil. So that is what biogeochemical cycling of nitrogen involves. This nitrogen involves 5 steps. 5 steps are involved in nitrogen cycling process. One is nitrogen fixation. Nitrogen fixation is a process where atmospheric nitrogen is fixed into nitrate or nitrite or useful forms with the help of the nitrogen fixing bacteria. Then nitrogen assimilation. Nitrogen assimilation is a process where the useful forms of nitrogen like nitrate, nitrite or ammonium, they are incorporated into the essential elements or essential components or biomolecules. That is nitrogen assimilation. Then after the decomposing or decaying, that nitrogenous compounds undergo breakdown and release ammonia. That is what we can say ammonification. Okay. Then from that ammonia, there is a process of breakdown of this ammonia again into that nitrate, nitrite like that. That is a process which is called as nitrification. The nitrates or nitrites are formed by nitrogen fixation or nitrification process. Then finally the nitrates or nitrites which are formed, they are further transferred or further converted into molecular form of nitrogen or atmospheric nitrogen by a process called as the denitrification. This is overall steps of nitrogen cycle. I will explain you with the schematic representation. You copy this, then I will write that schematic representation and explain. Complete? Yeah. See now how nitrogen cycle taking place. Suppose take there is a presence of atmospheric nitrogen. Atmospheric nitrogen is present in which form? Which form? Most inert molecular form. Yeah, molecular form. This atmospheric nitrogen which is present in molecular form can be converted into nitrates or nitrites with the help of a process called what? Nitrogen fixation. That nitrogen fixation is taking place in 3 different ways. That 3 different ways include biological nitrogen fixation is a process. Biological nitrogen fixation where there is nitrogen fixation is done by the activity of some microorganisms or nitrogen fixing microbes. That process is called what? Biological nitrogen fixation. Chemical nitrogen fixation. Chemical nitrogen fixation is a process where the chemical substances what are present in the atmosphere, they may interact with nitrogen and it causes the reduction of nitrogen into ammonia. that is chemical nitrogen fixation, and industrial nitrogen fixation. Industrial nitrogen fixation. Industrial nitrogen fixation is a process where the effluents which are released from the industry, effluents which are released from the industries may interact with nitrogen and cause fixation of the nitrogen into the useful forms to the plant. So, by all these processes, what happens? Nitrogen is converted into nitrates or nitrites. So, first, one second, this biological nitrogen fixation, this one, these may convert nitrogen into ammonia. This ammonia is then converted into NO2, then to NO3. NO2 to NO3. So this is what we can say useful or absorbable form. Okay, NO2 means a charge we have to write, right? NO2, NO3 minus. NO2 minus, NO3 minus only, right? NO3 minus or NO3 minus 2? Okay, like that it is taking place. So NO3 minus, yeah, this is totally forming soil nitrogen pool. Soil nitrogen is forming, containing all these. Then these nitrates which are produced, these are uptaken by the plant. Plants uptake this NO3 and it is taken into the plant body, forming plant biomass. Plant biomass is produced. How? The nitrate or nitrite which are fixed, that is taken up by the plant, where this taking is called what? Assimilation of the nitrate. Assimilation into essential organic molecules like proteins or amino acids or nucleic acids. Then it is nitrogen is entering into the plant biomass. Okay. Then this plant biomass may undergo decay by decomposing, decaying biomass. Decaying biomass. When plants die, the nitrogen what is present in the plant biomass is decomposed and it is decayed. Decaying biomass of plants. Otherwise, the plant biomass may be taken by animals, so that nitrogen what is present in plants may be transferred to animal biomass also. Animal biomass. Then these animals may also undergo decay. Plants can be decaying directly, or plant biomass is eaten by the animals, so that nitrogen is entering animal biomass. Then animal biomass is decaying, means that decaying biomass is releasing nitrogen. Then from this process, from this decaying biomass, by a process of ammonification, there is release of ammonia. By a process of ammonification, there is release of ammonia from the living matter. So this is what we can say, this is a total three processes, where biological nitrogen fixation, chemical nitrogen fixation, industrial nitrogen fixation, these three processes are called nitrification. Nitrogen fixation. This step is nitrogen fixation, which is the first step. Then assimilation. This is uptake. Uptake is assimilation. Okay, then third step is ammonification. Ammonification is release of ammonia from the organic matter. After that, it is again ammonia may be undergoing into what? Nitrification. Ammonia may be converted into nitrate by a process called as nitrification. Then the nitrified forms may be again reconverted or retransferred to the atmospheric form, which is molecular form, by a process called as denitrification. Denitrification is transfer of nitrogen or cycling of nitrogen from what? Decayed biomass or from soil to the atmosphere. From the soil in this way, where animal biomass or plant biomass is undergoing decaying. After decomposition, it is taken into ammonia, then nitrification takes place, then it is entering the atmosphere through a process called as denitrification. These are 5 processes or 5 steps of nitrogen cycle. Okay, among these, here nitrogen fixation, denitrification process are taking place by the help of some microorganisms. Nitrogen fixing bacteria is there, nitrifying bacteria is there, denitrifying bacteria is there. These 3 steps are favored with the help of some microorganisms. We will see that. Note down this, then we will see individual steps. Complete? So the atmospheric nitrogen, what is present in the form of molecular and most inert form, that is brought into soil nitrogen by the nitrogen fixing bacteria or nitrogen fixing microorganism. Nitrogen fixing bacteria majorly, bacteria is only involving in nitrogen fixation. So that microbes, they bring atmospheric nitrogen into the soil. See that first step of nitrogen cycle, which is nitrogen fixation. Nitrogen fixation. Here, usually that nitrogen which is present in atmosphere is taken by the plants majorly. Animals cannot take nitrogen directly from the atmosphere. Yes or no? Animals cannot take nitrogen directly from the atmosphere. So plants are taking nitrogen from the atmosphere. At the same time, there are some microorganisms which can take up the nitrogen. Here, soil nitrogen content is limited. Limited means not more. Nitrogen is majorly present in atmosphere where 78% is there. But nitrogen content in the soil is just 0.1 to 1%. Yes or no? 0.1 to 1% of soil has nitrogen. Just now I told you. So, plants and microbes are growing. In soil, there are thousands or millions of species of microbes within very small volume of the soil. So, they compete for nitrogen which is available in the soil in very less concentration. Nitrogen availability in the soil is very less. For that limited content of nitrogen which is present in the soil, the plants and microbes, plants and microbes, they compete each other. Okay, so this nitrogen is limiting nutrients. limiting nutrients for the growth of plants and animals. It is a limiting nutrient for the both plants and microbes. Limiting nutrients for the growth of plants and even microbes also. As nitrogen is a limiting nutrient for the growth of the plants, it is nitrogen is limiting for the growth of the plant, so that, and it is limiting for the growth of the plant and agriculture also. That's agriculture ecosystem. Here the agriculture ecosystem, that means whatever the crop field we are growing, whatever the crop we are cropping, in that we are doing agriculture, that one is depending, growth of that crop is depending on the nitrogen availability, and the yield of the crop is also depending on the availability of nitrogen. Okay, so I already told you nitrogen is existing in atmosphere in molecular form, which is N triple bond N, molecular form, very strong. This one, this nitrogen is very strong. Which type of bond is present here? Covalent bond. Yes, yes. This is very strong triple covalent bond is present. As very strong triple covalent bond is present between nitrogen atoms and nitrogen molecule, that is very strong. So that very strong triple covalent form of nitrogen should be converted into useful form. That conversion, the conversion of stable nitrogen from environment into nitrogenous salts, because nitrogenous salts are being absorbed by the plants. So nitrogen is converted into nitrogenous salts. That is called what? Nitrogen fixation. That nitrogen fixation is carried with the help of some microorganisms. So conversion of molecular nitrogen of environment into nitrogenous salts. Okay, this nitrogen fixation, where it is converting directly in the environment without use of microorganisms, is of two types: physical nitrogen fixation and biological nitrogen fixation. So nitrogen fixation is two types. One is physical nitrogen fixation. Second one is biological nitrogen fixation. In physical nitrogen fixation, that in nitrogen cycle we wrote the processes like chemical nitrogen fixation, industrial nitrogen fixation. That process we wrote. Okay, as the chemical nitrogen fixation and industrial nitrogen fixation are not involving any biological organisms like microorganism, we can say that this type physical. Okay, see that now. Physical nitrogen fixation is a process where nitrogen is reduced, and then it may converting into the ionic form. That is a physical nitrogen fixation, whereas biological nitrogen fixation is a process of converting atmospheric nitrogen into the useful forms by the microorganisms like nitrogen fixing bacteria. See, first one, physical nitrogen fixation. This physical nitrogen fixation, if you see in detail, here 10% of total nitrogen is fixed by physical process. 10% of total nitrogen fixation is taking place by this. Remaining 90% of nitrogen is fixed by biological nitrogen fixing process. Here, how this is taking place, biological nitrogen fixing is taking place means by thunderstorms. Thunderstorms. You know what is thunderstorms? Thunderstorms means during that raining, there may be coming from thunderstorms or electric charges due to lighting. Electric charges which are developed or released due to lighting, and by the chemicals which are present in atmosphere which is released due to atmospheric pollution. So physical nitrogen fixation is a process where nitrogen is converted, molecular nitrogen N2 is converted into available forms or useful forms by thunderstorms. Thunderstorms which are released, which are coming during the rain, right? Or electric charges due to lighting, or due to the chemicals which are present in the atmospheric due to pollution. Okay. Here, during that lighting is a process where lighting is taking place where there is charge exchange. I think clouds only, right? I know you know very well in physics or chemistry. So they are exchanging the lights or charges during the raining process. Here, lighting and UV radiation. Lighting and UV radiation which are releasing during that process, they cause ultraviolet radiation, they cause nitrogen and oxygen to combine. They combine nitrogen and oxygen. So this is a process of physical nitrogen fixation where that nitrogen and oxygen N2 plus O2 combine and form 2NO. 2NO. How it is developing? Due to lighting or thunder. Thunder is only making that lightings, So due to thunder and lighting, nitrogen and oxygen, they combine by this UV radiation or the normal light what is present in the atmosphere during the thunder or lighting, so that they are converted into this one, nitrogen. Okay, what is this? 2NO means nitrogen monoxide, right? Nitrogen monoxide, we can say, what is that? Nitrogen is one, oxygen is one. Yeah, nitric oxide. This is called nitric oxide is formed. That nitric oxide again is undergoing oxidation. By oxidation process, nitric oxide is then converted into nitrogen dioxide. Nitrogen dioxide. So nitric oxide, which is first formed on combining this nitrogen and oxygen by the lighting and thunder, they are converted into nitrogen dioxide by the oxidation. Okay, so that these NO and NO2, they combine again with moisture in atmosphere. What is moisture? Moisture has water. Moisture in atmosphere and forms acids. Acids are formed. What are the acids? Nitrous acid, nitric acid, they are formed. Nitrous, nitric acid, HNO3 or HNO2 like that. So 2NO2 plus H2O. When these are combining, nitrogen dioxide, okay, or this one, 2NO. 2NO or 2NO2, when they combine each other, there is forming of how many? 1, 2 to 4. 4 plus 1, 5. So they combine each other and form HNO2 or HNO3. You can, I mean, that's what equation, both sides. What is that? Calculating the amount. What is that? Yeah, balancing you can do, no problem. Balancing of the equation you can do, that is no issue. Here HNO2 or HNO3 are formed by the nitric oxide and nitrogen dioxide when they combine with the water present in the atmosphere. Then this nitric or nitrous acids, they combine with salt and form that salt, nitrate salt. Suppose HNO3, you write. HNO3, when it is combining with calcium or potassium salt, they can form calcium or potassium nitrate. Calcium or potassium nitrates are formed. Calcium or potassium nitrates are formed on combining with this. So these nitrates what are formed and the activity of nitrous acid or nitric acid on combining with this salt, they form nitrates. These nitrates are water soluble. They are water soluble and are absorbed by the roots of the plants. I will erase here and write. So this nitrates are water soluble and they are absorbed by plants. So the nitrates what are formed, they are water soluble, they will be dissolved. Okay. This is what physical. That means totally the nitrogen what is present in the atmosphere, by the activity of lighting, UV radiation, thunderstorms, they are combining each other so that they are formed into oxides first, then they are converted into nitrates. That nitrates are absorbed by the plants. Just 1 minute. See here, in industries there is release of some chemicals. Industrial combustions are there. Okay, and Automobile exhausts are there, they are releasing some chemicals. Power generating stations are also there, and even forest firings also are also there. So all these, they will release some chemicals into the atmosphere. They also cause nitrogen fixation. So what we can say, industrial exhaust. Okay, power generating stations. Power generating stations. Forest fires. Forest fires. What I told you, industrial combustion, the forest fires. Automobile exhaust also. Automobile exhaust. These release some chemicals, they are also causing nitrogen fixation. So, anyway, the nitrogen which is transferred from atmosphere into the useful forms, that is called what? Nitrogen fixation. In nitrogen fixation, they are converted into the nitrate or nitrites. Whereas in biological nitrogen fixation, they may be converted into ammonium or nitrate, nitrites. That biological nitrogen fixation will see later. Nitrogen fixation in biological systems means nitrogen, first molecular nitrogen, N triple bond N is there, na? That is then converted into NH double bond NH. Upon reduction, then it is converted into NH2, NH2. Finally, it is converted into 2NH3. So reduction is taking place, which is converting into ammonia. That biological nitrogen fixation is carried by the microorganisms like bacteria. That microorganisms which are causing biological nitrogen fixation, they may be free living or symbiotic. Free living means independently they are present in the soil, they can fix atmospheric nitrogen. Symbiotic means which are living in root nodules or something. They may be autotrophic or heterotrophic. Autotrophic means they can prepare their own food so that they can use nitrogen. Heterotrophic means they are not preparing food but they can fix nitrogen. Like that, different types of organisms are involved in biological nitrogen fixation, that we will see later. Okay? Any class is there? Which time? 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock means no problem. 1 hour is there. Don't worry. Yeah. Thank you. Take break, take lunch and join the class. Bye. Have a nice day.